Yo, what's good? It's been Fire here, back with another video, and today we're going to be hopping into another College Football 25 video. Today we are going to be using Minnesota and running the single back tight flex offense. So it's going to be another one of those under center running formation. You guys have loved the ones that I've came out with, the jumbo, the deuce close. You guys have loved them all, so I'm excited to bring you guys another one, and hopefully we can get the win. Now this offensive, we're obviously starting out on defense, but the offensive playbook that has the single back tight flex formation that we're running is going to be Minnesota, and it's only Minnesota. So we're going to be using the Golden Gophers today. It's only fitting. And yeah, I know you guys like me using some different teams, so we're going to use it. Georgia Tech got a big time upset against Miami this morning. If you guys caught that game, very good game. So hey, maybe they're on the up and up, but we kind of knew Miami was due for one of those, right? I mean, they barely beat Cal, barely beat Duke. I mean, when you're barely beating these teams that aren't really that amazing, it's kind of bound to happen, right? So I think it's bound to happen. I still think they can obviously make the college football playoff, but you'd like to see them win out. He's going to go goal line on 3rd and 13, bringing up a 4th down. We'll see if he punts. See, I'd really like starting on offense so I can at least drive the length of the field. Sometimes when these guys go for it on these 4th downs, if you can really stop them before they get a single first down, you're ending up in a situation where really you're only driving like 20 yards if they can't pick up a single first down, which is a little bit unfortunate. We want to show more of the offense. There's no way we're running a jet touch pass on 4th and 10 might be the craziest call I've ever seen, but nonetheless, we get to go on offense, and let's move the face cam up so you guys can see. Single back tight flex. There's a gun tight flex, but these are honestly the audibles I like. Bench, dive, mesh, PA draw, cross. The other run that I like is off tackle on the right-hand side. There's a slam, which is but really there's going to be 5 plays centered around, so you can come out in the off tackle every single play and really just run it. We're going to start out by actually running it to the right. Excuse my face cam being up. I don't really have time to move it, but start out on the ground, and we'll pick up 4, which you'll take. If you can get 4 or 5 yards per carry, you will take that. Now, our running back felt slow. He's an 88 overall, so I guess he's the best we're going to get. Off tackle is going to be kind of like your stretch here. A little bit of a stacked box, but I think we can still run this to the left-hand side. One thing that I like doing in this formation is incorporating some motion. If you motion this player over, he kind of acts as the fullback, and we're going to bounce that in. Now, seems like we have more of a power running back here. His speed, not going to be his strong point, but we can still grind it out and play like a Derrick Henry type of offense. Nobody's Derrick Henry, but maybe he's our college football Derrick Henry. So, I'm going to try and go corner route here. So let's go angle route with the drag behind it. X on a streak. And we'll take this drag against man coverage. He Superman tackles us down at the 1. I tried to go no huddle, but I'm just going to go dive. Now we do have another play called, out and ups on the right-hand side there. That can be a good play if you're facing heavy cover 0, which if we do, I'll be sure to run for you guys because... Anyways, we run the dive, and I like that motion with the tight end because you actually can motion snap him. He's motioning to the fullback spot, but you can motion snap him so that he kind of sprints right up the middle as a lead blocker. So, interesting with the formation, the tight end is on that outside receiver spot. He's not going to be on the inside, which usually the tight end is going to be closer to the offensive line. He's on the outside, which is a little bit interesting. So, nonetheless, really good first drive there. I didn't show a whole lot. Ran the ball 3 times. We threw it once. So, good drive. Honestly, defensively, I don't know if this guy will get many first downs, but I'd like to be able to drive the field a little bit more. So, honestly, letting him score, I wouldn't be mad at it if he could score. Now, I'm not going to sit here and let him score a touchdown, but if he scores the touchdown, are we really going to be too mad? No, we're not. Defensively, you guys know, if you're playing someone who you don't think is amazing, cover 4 will generally be the best thing you could do. I would run this little cover 2 hybrid, so I put B on a cloud flat, A on a deep half, usually to the strong side of the field, and it prevents any rolling out, especially with a right-handed QB. because the cloud flat is out there. They're usually trying to hit drags and these little motion crossers, things like that. You can really catch them off guard by just doing that, and it doesn't matter. Again, you're going to always use this 3-rec hook unless it's like a heavy trips look. He's going to go screen here. My user just missed him there, but picks up 6 yards. He's running a lot of these jet touch pass screens. He ran goal line even. So what I do on these like 3rd and 1s, I'm going to press and I'm going to shade underneath. I'm going to pinch the line. I'm going to slant inside. His running back is tired. I think we can stop the run here if he goes to it. He goes read option, which doesn't stand a chance. I'm not even on conservative as far as the like option defense, but nonetheless we were able to stop it. This is probably going to take us to the quarter unless he snaps his football quick, but I'm pressed. I'm slanted inside. I am shaded underneath. He's going to go to the ground, and he's going to pick it up. My user is a little bit in no man's land there, but that's fine. Really what ended up happening there is I thought his running back was tired. His running back ended up recovering some of the stamina, I think, but that's obviously okay. Again, I'm going to go cloud flat on the left, deep half over there. Oh, crap. I did not know that was a thing. I've never even seen that play. We lit him up. He was standing so far back. I thought he was like going to keep moving upfield. He was standing so far back. My quarter was definitely bit on that. I'm feeling a run here. Thought it could have been a running back screen. That ball is going to be intercepted. Could have got more yards on the return, but again, we want to show off more of the offense. Now, of course, you can audible to like a lot of these gun formations from it. As far as other single back formations we have like a doubles Y off, a Y off trips as some of our 3 receiver sets. And there's a few decent plays in here, like wide receiver deep hook. I'm not really going to audible because I'm more focused on, showing this specific play. But one thing I'll usually do is run the wide receivers to the wide side, just give them a little bit more room to work. Right there, not great blocking, but we do break the tackle. Always want to check up on the stamina. If they seem a little bit tired, they took a hit. Here, I like the stretched look to the right. I'm going to, again, actually, let's motion over this receiver so that we can get him fully across. It's a man coverage look. And boom, our running back is a bruiser. Now we ran the ball some good stuff there. Let's go to the PA draw cross here. And what I'm going to do is streak Y. I'm going to actually keep the play action. I'm going to go A on like a little post here. We'll keep B on his little drag. Cover 4. That's a good cover 4 defense against that. I had to get rid of the ball. Tried to hit the post there. He was not able to recover that. Let's get some more action going to the opposite side, though. Hitting the slant there. I had a little slant post combo. You do have that deep crosser. Now, he's running like a lot of match. I'm going to try and hit this out and ups play. Maybe he calls man coverage here. Nice slant pass there. We pick up the first down, so we have some time. He's going to quit. So let's hop into another game here. All right, boys, hopping into game number 2. Now, probably what I'll do for the second game, and I think I did this one time before, is if this ends up being a full game, all right. God, these kids are AIDS. But usually what I'll end up doing is trying to show like another 10 minutes of content here. Reason being is I don't like the videos to be like 40 minutes. I don't think anybody does. We go drag angle route with a few corner routes that did look like match. It was. Again, we will usually run this with the receivers to the wide side. There is a screen. I did not mean to come out in that. Let's just go dive here. And again, on the dive, a thing I like doing is incorporating some of the tight end motion. It creates like a halfback wham effect out of the deuce close, if you guys are familiar with that, where he leads blocks, and he's really making a difference in doing that. Our tight end is 73 speed. Oh, God. I did not know he had that little speed. What are we doing, Minnesota? Let's go back to it. I mean, the dive was working. Number 75, you need to learn Chinese. Nice block, man. I love the lead block from that guy. Boom, angle route. We hit him with the drag on that first play. This time he uses the drag, and we're able to go right by his user with the angle route. I love those drag angle route combos. They can work both going to the same side or opposite sides. We've ran it both ways. And again, when you're passing out of an under center formation that's centered around the run scheme, your best bet is to keep things simple. And that's exactly, what we do there. Just keeping these route combos. We would love to hit the corner routes, but if he's playing heavy match coverage, very good against those corner routes. The best thing that you can do is just keep it simple. If you're able to throw it underneath enough times, that's where you can hit it over the top. So we're going to kick it off. Why do we not have the 85 overall in? Let's get you out of the game. I don't know much about Arkansas. I don't watch them a whole lot. Oh my God, get this. 45 is so slow. He is so slow on the field. Tackles. So here's the situation where I'm going to go cloud flat on the left, very much since he's on the far right hash. Could see a read option here. Angle route. We follow that all the way. Throws right at our user. And we'll take that. So, depending he stays in the game here, this will probably be our last drive. We showed a lot of the offense. I'm going to try and hit like a deep pass for you guys. We haven't really been able to attack super vertically down the field. We're going to incorporate, I think, some motion here. I'd like to. And try to get like a deep passing concept. I want to go streak deep corner out with a crosser going to the opposite side. We'll block the running back. Now, again, one of your concerns is you want to run like more of a quick pass offense, reason being ideally it's better to get the football off quicker out of these under center sets. So here we go, backside deep cross. Boom, that is an absolute Stanley steamer of a pass. You could not have drawn it up much better than that. Perfect throw. I didn't even highball it. Didn't need to. Try to go with the curl flat concept. It was defended well. Here's where I'm thinking we go back to the run game. Thinking we run this to the weak side. I want to incorporate like a fake tight end motion. I like it to the left just a little bit better, unfortunately. And wow, Taylor, you got to get in the end zone there. You're gassed. Come on, man. End of the quarter, you should be back. I'm going to go on aggressive regardless. Try and run this dive up the middle again. I don't like having a tired running back at the goal line. And that's much too easy for the boys. Put that one in the end zone. And honestly, this video hasn't been too long. I think we can show a little bit more. It's only been probably 16 minutes. I just have kept recording since the first game ended, so like I'm trying to subtract the time of like loading the game and quitting out and doing all that. But this Minnesota offense has been good. We're using these lower rated players and we're still able to make plays. Obviously, our running back is a good overall. He's slow though. If I had Judkins, it would be nasty. That's usually the case for any offense though, right? Now in this case, I do go cloud flat, deep half on the right hand side. And I would be adjusting a little bit more and switching between cover 6, but these guys haven't been able to beat just the standard quarters coverage. So there's no reason for me not to. That is a weird screen. Thankfully that receiver, not the fastest guy on the football field. Oh no. Force him back inside. He still picks up 5. That is how jet touch pass is the greatest play in the game. If anybody has defense for that play, let me know, because I struggle against it routinely. I don't really have defense for it, but I don't know what defense you would even run that would be amazing for it, unless you're like, because you can't stack the box. Sack. Fumble. That's not a pass. And how is that not intentional grounding? Holy Mickey Mouse tuck rule. Am I right? When it's these obvious pass situations, I do usually pass commit. I feel like it tends to make the sheds a little bit better. All right. This half's gone by quick. Big boy. Alright, let's kick up one here. Alright, even better. He's gonna... What are we challenging? We're clearly not down. I was about to say, even better, he's gonna head out for us, but we'll try and put up a touchdown here out of bench, and we'll call it from there if we're able to. Oh my god, he's going to be wide open. Is that the stupid user rush that got to me? I'm going to run the same play. God. Maybe I'm missing the post. Do I go for it? This tight end should get open on this, right? Dot. Boom. Put it in the end zone. I knew it was open. Hey, maybe we just need a little bit more space. Took the sack on purpose. Regardless, that is more or less going to wrap up the video here. I'm going to call it here just because I like the length of the video at this point. If you guys enjoyed, you want more of these offenses, you guys typically like the run schemes, let me know down below. I'll try and bring maybe a shotgun run scheme, some cool stuff, some good triple option schemes. You guys love those. So if you guys did enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel down below, and peace. I'm out of here.